Departing runway 16. Transition level 150. Advise on initial contact you have information Papa. Wellington Airport information Papa. 2130 Zulu. Wind 115 at 10. Visibility 10 miles or more. Temperature 16. Dew point 12. QNH1028. VFR conditions. Landing and departing runway 16. Transition level 150. Advise on initial contact you have information Papa. Wellington Airport information Papa. 2130 Zulu. Wind 115 at 10. Visibility 10 miles or more. Temperature 16. Dew point 12. QNH1028. VFR conditions. Landing and departing runway 16. Transition level 150. Advise on initial contact you have information Papa. Wellington Airport information Papa. 2130 Zulu. Wind 115 at 10. Visibility 10 miles or more. Temperature 16. Dew point 12. QNH1028. VFR conditions. Landing and departing runway 16. Transition level 150. Advise on initial contact you have information Papa. Wellington Airport information Papa. 2130 Zulu. Wind 115 at 10. Visibility 10 miles or more. Temperature 16. Dew point 12. QNH1028. VFR conditions. Landing and departing runway 16. Transition level 150. Advise on initial contact you have information Papa. Wellington Airport information Papa. 2130 Zulu. Wind 115 at 10. Visibility 10 miles or more. Temperature 16. Dew point 12. QNH1028. VFR conditions. Landing and departing runway 16. Transition level 150. Advise on initial contact you have information Papa. Wellington Airport information Papa. 2130 Zulu. Wind 115 at 10. Visibility 10 miles or more. Temperature 16. Dew point 12. QNH1028. VFR conditions. Landing and departing runway 16. Transition level 150. Advise on initial contact you have information Papa. Wellington Airport information Papa. 2130 Zulu. Wind 115 at 10. Visibility 10 miles or more. Temperature 16. Dew point 12. QNH1028. VFR conditions. Landing and departing runway 16. Transition level 150. Advise on initial contact you have information Papa. Wellington Airport information Papa. 2130 Zulu. Wind 115 at 10. Visibility 10 miles or more. Temperature 16.
The computer is
Dew point
programmed
12.
except for the SIDS and stars.
QNH1028. VFR conditions. Landing and departing runway 16. Transition level 150. Advise on initial contact you have information Papa. Wellington Airport information Papa. 2130 Zulu. Wind 115 at 10. Visibility 10 miles or more. Temperature 16. Dew point 12. QNH1028. VFR conditions. Landing and departing runway 16. Transition level 150. Advise on initial contact you have information, Papa. Wellington Airport information, Papa. 2130 Zulu. Wind 115 at 10. Visibility 10 miles or more. Temperature 16. Dew point 12. QNH1028. VFR conditions. Landing and departing runway 16. Transition level 150. Advise on initial contact you have information, Papa. Wellington Airport information, Papa. 2130 Zulu. Wind 115 at 10. Visibility 10 miles or more. Temperature 16. Dew point 12. QNH1028. VFR conditions. Landing and departing runway 16. Transition level.
New Zealand 402, looking to pick up our clearance to Auckland Airport.
New Zealand 402, Wellington delivery. Expect runway 16. At Vev1 Quebec departure. Rousel transition. Initial climb to 6,000 feet. Squawk 6462.
This way,
Passengers
please.
boarding starting.
At Vev1 Quebec departure, Rousel transition. Squawk 6462. New Zealand 402.
New Zealand 402, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for pushback or engine start.
Ground 121.9er when ready for pushback or engine start. New Zealand 402.
Hello. This way, please. Hello. Good morning.
All aircraft be advised
Hello.
information Quebec now current. QNH1028.
Good morning. This way, please. Good morning. Hello. Welcome on board. This way, please. Good morning. Hello. 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 This way, please. This way, please. Hello. Hello. This way, please. This way, please. Hello? Good morning. Hello?
Walk around completed.
This way, please. Hello? Welcome aboard. Hello? Welcome aboard. May I see your boarding pass, sir? Hello? Good morning. Hello? Good morning. This way, please. This way, please. Hello? Welcome aboard.
Cockpit preparation checklist. Cockpit preparation.
Completed.
Fuel 6705 kilograms.
Checked.
Passenger signs.
On.
IRU.
Nav.
Aero reference.
Checked.
FMGS.
Set. Departure briefing. It will be a left seat takeoff from November, Zulu, Whiskey, November, 2. November, Zulu, Alpha, Alpha. Taxi route is per ATC instructions. We'll be departing on runway 16, climbing via the departure procedures to an initial altitude of 10,000 feet. Standard reject and emergency procedures apply. Any questions?
I'm good.
Completed.
Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
the aircraft doors have been closed. In order to push back on time, all passengers must be seated with your seatbelts fastened. All luggage must be stored in the overhead bin or under the seat in front of you. The cabin crew will be passing through to make their final safety checks before pushback. Thank you and welcome aboard.
Can you ask the ground crew to remove the chocks? Before start checklist. Parking brake.
Set.
Take off speeds.
Hello, Captain.
B1,
We are ready for
138.
pushback.
BR 138. B2 141.
Checked.
Doors.
Closed.
Beacon lights.
On.
Before start checklist completed.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear. Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Starting engine 2. Engine 2 started. Starting engine 1.
Please set parking brakes.
New Zealand 402, Gate 21. Request pushback and engine start.
New Zealand 402, Wellington ground. Pushback approved. Face west.
Pushback and engine start
Engine
approved.
1 started.
Face west, New Zealand 402.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
All engines stable. After start checklist. Anti-ice.
Set.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Trim.
Set.
After start checklist completed.
New Zealand 402, taxi for departure.
New Zealand 402, runway 16 taxi via Bravo 5, Alpha, Alpha 2.
Runway 16 taxi via Bravo 5, Alpha, Alpha 2, New Zealand 402.
New Zealand 417, welcome to Wellington. No suitable gates for your aircraft exist at this airport. Taxi at pilot's discretion.
Clear on the right.
Clear on the left.
Taxi checklist. Flight control test. Full left. Neutral. Full right. Neutral. Full back. Neutral. Full forward.
Checked.
Flaps.
Set.
Radar PWS. Engine mode.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Brake test.
Checked.
Taxi checklist completed. From the flight deck, we wanted to welcome you on board and thank you for flying with us today. We're anticipating an on-time departure, so just sit back, relax, and we'll have you in the air shortly.
New Zealand 402, contact Wellington Tower 118.8.
Over to Tower 118.8, New Zealand 402. Have a good day.
Cabin crew, prepare for takeoff.
Approaching runway 16.
New Zealand 402. Ready to go. Runway 16.
New Zealand 402, Wellington Tower. Wind 115 at 10, runway 16 cleared for takeoff. Traffic 4 mile final. No delay.
Runway 16. Cleared for takeoff. No delay. New Zealand
Line up
402.
checklist. Takeoff runway 16. 16.
Confirmed.
TCAS.
Sit.
PAX.
Sit.
Cabin crew. Cabin crew, prepare for takeoff.
Notify.
On runway
Line up checklist completed.
16.
Thrust set.
Short runway.
$100 knots.
Checked.
B1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up. 400 feet.
New Zealand 402, contact Wellington departure 122.3.
Contact Wellington departure 122.3.
Acceleration
New
altitude.
Zealand 402. Wellington departure, New Zealand 402, 1,600 feet.
Autopilot.
Autopilot
New
1
Zealand
on.
402, Wellington departure. Good day. Identified. Climb to flight level 160.
Flaps up.
Climb to flight level 160, New Zealand 402.
Flaps up. passing 10,000 feet.
New Zealand 402.
Transition out.
Contact New Zealand Centre 119.2.
Contact New Zealand Center 119.2. New Zealand 402. Bye-bye. New Zealand Center, New Zealand 402. Crossing 13,300 feet for flight level 160.
New Zealand 402, New Zealand Centre, radar contact, climb to flight level 330.
Climb to flight level 330, New Zealand 402.
New Zealand 180 Mike, contact Christchurch, information approach 125.1.
Contact Christchurch, information approach 125.1. New Zealand 180 Mike.
New Zealand Center, United 730 Heavy. Good day, flight level 340.
United 730 Heavy, New Zealand Center, radar contact. New Zealand 348 Mike, New Zealand Center, expect towards 4 Bravo, runway 16. Expect towards 4 Bravo, runway 16, New Zealand 348 Mike.
From the flight deck, we've reached our cruising altitude. We hope you enjoyed today's flight. We'll certainly do our best up here to make it as enjoyable as possible. When the seatbelt sign is off, you're free to get up and move about the cabin. However, when seated, please keep your seatbelt fastened as turbulence can occur at any time. Thanks again and welcome aboard.
New Zealand Centre, New Zealand 106 Mike. Good day, flight level 170.
New Zealand 106 Mike, New Zealand Centre, identified.
New Zealand Centre, New Zealand 068 Mike. Flight level 170.
New Zealand 068 Mike, New Zealand Centre, identified.
New Zealand Centre, New Zealand 070 Mike. Flight level 176.
New Zealand 070 Mike, New Zealand Centre, radar contact. New Zealand 402, New Zealand Centre, expect Davy 7 Bravo, runway 05 right.
Expect Davy 7 Bravo, runway 05 right, New Zealand 402.
Good day, New Zealand Centre, New Zealand 146
Approaching top of
Lima.
descent.
Descending via Scary Tree Bravo, 9,900 feet.
New Zealand 146 Lima, New Zealand Centre, identified. New Zealand 146 Lima, descend to 7,000 feet, QNH 1024.
Descend to 7,000 feet, QNH 1024, New Zealand 146 Lima.
New Zealand 402, approaching our top of descent, ready for descent.
New Zealand 402, Davy 7 Bravo, runway 05 right, descend to 13,000 feet, QNH 1024.
Davy 7 Bravo, runway 05 right, descend to 13,000 feet, New Zealand 402.
New Zealand 068 Mike, New Zealand Centre, expect Pepe 6 Bravo, runway 05 right.
Expect Pepe 6 Bravo, runway 05 right, New Zealand 068 Mike.
From the flight deck, we've started our descent. Expect to arrive to the gate in 20 to 25 minutes. It's been a pleasure having you on
New
board
Zealand
with us today.
070 Mike, you are assigned flight level 180. I show you at flight level 170. Climb to flight level 180.
Roger, climb to flight level 180, New Zealand 070 Mike.
New Zealand 146 Lima, contact Auckland approach 124.3.
Contact Auckland approach 124.3, New Zealand 146 Lima.
New Zealand 068 Mike, descend to 14,000 feet, Q and H1024. Descend to 14,000 feet, Q and H1024, New Zealand 068 Mike. New Zealand 402, descend to 7,000 feet, QNH1024.
Descend to 7,000 feet, QNH1024, New Zealand 402.
New Zealand 402, contact Auckland approach 124.3.
Contact Auckland approach 124.3, New Zealand 402. Auckland approach, New Zealand 402. 13,700 feet, we have Oscar on board.
New Zealand 402, Auckland approach. QNH1024, expect the ILS runway 05 right.
QNH1024, expect the ILS runway 05 right, New Zealand 402.
Transition altitude.
Checked.
New Zealand 146 Lima, cleared direct Lengu, cross Lengu at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 05 right. Cleared direct Lengu, cross Lengu at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 05 right, New Zealand 146 Lima.
Passing 10,000 feet.
New Zealand 146 Lima, contact Auckland Tower 118.7. Have a good day. Over to Tower 118.7, New Zealand 146 Lima. New Zealand 402, descend to 3,000 feet.
Descend to 3,000 feet, New Zealand 402. All aircraft be advised information pupper now current. QNH1024.
Approach mode.
Approach mode on.
New Zealand 402, cleared direct Lengu, cross Lengu at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 05 right.
Cleared direct Lengu, cross Lengu at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 05 right, New Zealand 402.
Flaps up. Approach checklist.
Approach briefing. We're expecting the ILS approach for runway 05
New
right.
Zealand 402,
The minimum altitude
contact
is
Auckland
200
Tower
feet. We'll use auto
118.7.
brakes medium. We can expect to park at
Over to
gate
Tower 118.7,
In case of
New
go
Zealand
around,
402.
We'll climb per ATC instructions on the runway heading. Any
Auckland
questions?
Tower, New Zealand 402, ILS runway 05 right.
Arrow reference 1024.
Checked.
New Zealand
Passengers.
402, Auckland Tower,
On.
continue.
Minimums 200.
Wilco,
Checked.
New Zealand
Auto
402.
brakes.
Set.
Engine mode.
Set.
Approach checklist completed. Flaps 2. Landing checklist. Go around altitude.
Set.
Cabin crew. Cabin crew prepare for landing.
Notified.
ECAM memo. Speed brake armed.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist completed. Cabin crew prepare for landing.
New Zealand 402, wind 090 at 6, runway 05 right cleared to land.
Runway 05 right cleared to land, New Zealand 402.
Unstable.
600 above. Minimum.
New Zealand 133 Lima, holding short, runway 05 right. New Zealand 133 Lima, hold short of 05 right.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Roger, hold short of 05 right for traffic. New Zealand 133 Lima.
Great landing.
New Zealand 133 Lima, runway 05 right, line up and wait.
70 knots.
Runway 05 right, line up and wait. New Zealand 133
Manual
Lima.
braking.
New Zealand 402, exit left at Alpha 5.
Exit left at Alpha 5, New Zealand 402.
New Zealand 133 Lima, Auckland Tower, wind 090 at 6, runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff. Runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff, New Zealand 133 Lima. New Zealand 402, contact ground 121.9er, bye-bye.
Ground 121.9er, New Zealand 402.
After landing checklist. Radar PWS. Off. After landing checklist completed.
New Zealand 402, request taxi to company gate.
New Zealand 402, gate 15 taxi via Alpha 7, Alpha, Alpha 6, Kilo, Delta 8, Foxtrot.
815 via Alpha 7, Alpha, Alpha 6, Kilo, Delta 8, Foxtrot, New Zealand 402.